Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another duelings video. And we open with this. This is the scene that I believe I said I was going to record dialogue for. Although I didn't want to do that quite I didn't want to do that right now. I got online to do some mindless grinding, that's it. But I have to record this. I said I would, and also I just want to. I want to poke fun at this again. Alright, so let me begin. I've gathered the Lancers and initiated action duels. I've done everything I can to prepare for the threat. I'm sorry, but I cannot say that with a... Initiating action duels doesn't sound like preparation for any threat. I don't understand how this is going to help. Okay, sure. But similar to any business venture, there's no guarantee it'll succeed. Hold on, but similar to any business venture, there's no guarantee I'll succeed. I think you should take a second look at that. I mean, your methods may not be a suitable... I don't think your defense would hold up in an actual, realistic... Okay, real talk here. If Arc 5 played out realistically, it would be far darker than it was. Realistically. And realistically, action duels would not fix everything. Not even within the Arc 5 universe. That's just what I'm saying here. That's legit. I mean, seriously, Arc 5 could have gotten really dark. I mean, seriously, if it was not rushed, it would have entered some seriously dark territory. But it wasn't done the way that it should have been. And I mean it. As much as I roast Arc 5, it had a lot of potential. And the characters were pretty good and promising. But the writers ruined it. They should not have done that. Arc 5 fans deserved better. Arc 5 fans deserve better. They still do. No matter how ready I am, I can't account for every risk. Yes, I'm pretty sure you can't, but I think you can account for whether or not your thought process is likely to actually be a good defense measure. Just saying. Just look at the textbooks. I'm sure there's an example in your world's history where action duels did not fix the problem. Seriously, just listen to Crow. Crow in Arc 5, by the way, not Crow from 5Ds. It's very easy to get confused. But it's my duty to foresee the unforeseeable. You know, I can see that there is a huge flaw in your reasoning here. And that reasoning is this. Action duels apparently prepare you for any threat. I'm sorry, but that sounds like complete bullshit. However, I will say this. It does have great potential to, it has great potential to get rid of boredom. Yes. If the threat is boredom, I think that action duels have great potential. Because boredom is indeed a very valid threat. Boredom is a valid threat, okay? Yeah, it's a valid threat. And action duels definitely do prepare boredom for defeat. It is a viable strategy against the disease that is boredom. Although it could have been. For real. You know, every time Yuya was actually dueling, I was kind of bored. Just saying. This was before I developed anhedonia, by the way. Although, to be completely honest, I don't think that my undiagnosed anxiety was helping. Just saying that as well. Yuya wants to make everyone smile through dueling. Well, he kind of failed with that. With me, at least. Okay, maybe he made me smile once or twice, but I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember being very critical of Arc 5 the more it progressed. And I loved the series when it started. I loved it. The characters had great potential, and the writers ruined it. The writers ruined it. Why? I wish I could be a dreamer like him, but I deal with reality. Apparently not reality enough. I don't care how old you are, Reiji. Just look at the measures you've put into place and really think about it. You're not, are you? You're not. Okay, whatever. However, I must be honest. I think that Reiji is... I like Reiji as a character. As much as he talks to me about how I need to fix my endgame, I do like him as a character, and I probably would like him even more if, you know, the series was written better. Okay. Only the conqueror of every dimension can know the fate of every world. Okay. Sure. Alright, well, it's over. You know, I kind of thought that there was going to be maintenance, but I didn't. I logged on and there wasn't maintenance, but I didn't actually think that there was maintenance. So when I logged on and saw that, I was like, wait, I thought there would be maintenance. My brain just thought that for no reason. Okay, and there's apparently a tag duel. Alright, well, I guess I have to go deal with that. But only after I'm finished, grinding mindlessly. Yes, only when I'm finished grinding mindlessly. I wonder what the tag duels have in store for me this time. I don't know. But this is going to be very interesting. I must be honest. It's going to be very interesting, and I wonder how things are going to play out. Probably it's going to be a disaster. But, I mean, if I get golden reaction... If I get golden dialogue, that's worth it to me, no matter how many times I lose. Alright, well, let me look at how long this video is. Okay, it's only around 8 minutes. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. But it looks like I actually do need to record. Yes, this is a need, not a want. Although, to be completely honest, I really don't trust YouTube anymore. Oh, did I trust YouTube? No, I must correct myself. I never did. But now I'm just like, YouTube, do not. YouTube, I swear. You know, I kind of have a grudge against YouTube. Not in the sense that I want to stop using this site, but in the sense that it could be better, much better. And I wish it was. Okay. Well, I'm going to go round dueling people. While I'm at it, I'm also going to go through and defeat any legendary duelist that is spawned. I like to do this every now and then. I dueled Sarah as Scud earlier, and all she said was dot, and then when she lost, she said dot. So basically, my takeaway from that silence was she was completely disgusted, and she did not feel like it. But she did it, and then afterwards, she's just like, oh god. I lost. I never want to duel this bastard again. And then I went to the gate and I talked to Kaiba as Scud, and he's like, can't you see that you're beneath me? Or something like that. I know that's not the exact dialogue, but trust me, I don't care if it's not the actual dialogue, it's true. Scud is trash. He's complete trash. I mean, I know Kaiba insults pretty much everyone, but I had to see the dialogue that everyone said to Scud. No, I think I think I've talked to everyone except Yugi, but I don't know what he says. I'm sure that, actually, what does he say, considering what Yugi has experienced? I should ask. I should interact with him. I don't actually want to duel Yugi as Scud, but, if he's the legendary duelist that's out, I mean, I guess I have no choice. I'm just doing a Scud in Dark Side Dimensions world to get it over with, okay? I have to cope with this somehow. I'm not even sure how I'm going to. I think seeing him get insulted is the best thing ever. It's hilarious to just see everyone roasting him. I have to see more of that. Yes, please. I want to see more people roasting him. You know, this really doesn't fix the problem. But I don't care. He still sucks. And I'm still going to roast him, and in the way that is legitimately roast-like. I seriously legitimately do not like him. Now, if he was a good person, I would not. I would be very nice to. Okay, maybe not. I mean, there are characters I like that that I roast, but I mean, I do tell people that I'm a fan, and the roasting is all in good fun. I don't mean any harm at all. But with Scud, I actually kind of low-key do. Just saying. Alright, well. What is going on? Why is the game lagging like this? Dude, I closed Chrome for this. I closed Discord for this. Okay, well, it looks like there's progress. It was sitting there, like, I was just like, what the hell is going on here? Don't act like you're a real person, you're not. Well, I guess I guess since I believe in the multiverse, there's probably one universe where this person is actually a real person. But she's not here. She's an NPC, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, what's going on here? She's taking forever, guys. She's taking forever. Man, you know, this kind of does make sense considering some of the shit she says. But she's not the only standard duelist that does this. In fact, any duelist in the game can do this, outside of ranked. In ranked, if a duelist does this, they lose automatically after a certain amount of time. But here, that's not the case because obviously these duels are not timed. Only ranked duels are timed. And obviously any other duels that count as PvP duels. Like, you know, action duels eventually. And turbo duels. Yeah. I do suspect there will one day be an action duel tournament. Yeah, no, I don't think they've had one of those yet, but I mean, once the Arc 5 world has expanded a bit, I'm sure they will make one. And I will be waiting for it. Okay. Now, I do know that you can do action duels in Arc 5 world, obviously. But it's not something that can be done all the time. Okay, this is a Charmer's deck. I'm not going to pay any attention to this. Okay, that's a lie. I mean, I do want to pay attention to this, but only because I know that if I don't... Oh, God. Okay, this might actually be a benefit to me. Though I don't think I should be careless. I should not be careless. I'm actually careless sometimes when I actually do duel. That's beside the point, honestly. Outside of Art of Duel, I've made many mistakes. Many mistakes, I tell you. I'm looking forward to this tag duel, but I have no idea what kind of tag duels are going to be in here. But after the first one, I'm looking forward to these. This is going to be a different sort of tag duels, I assume. Probably random generated, or maybe not. Kind of depends. All right, I won, guys. I won. That was amazing. I won. Okay. And I wonder who will be tag duels this time around. I mean, just saying, I'm wondering, and I'm curious. And now, obviously, I'm going to try to predict the finals. Because when Shark became my tag duel partner, I was like, okay, he's my tag partner. Okay, that spoils this spoils the finals here. Spoils everything. Although it really only spoils things if you haven't watched Zexal. I've watched Zexal, so I kind of expected what happened. Though I don't really expect Shark as a tag duel partner this time around. And I can't remember the other ones. I think there was Jaden for one. I don't know. Alright, I win. Congratulations to me. Alright. You know, I wonder if there's going to be some tag duels involving recently released characters added to the game. So, actually, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. 4 was in the first tag duel tournament I did, so I don't think that he would be in this one. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Maybe he has a different tag partner this time. Though I would find that very difficult to believe. I mean, considering Quentin isn't in the game yet. Yes, although he kind of is hinted to exist. All he says is just ... and apparently 3 could understand that. And all I'm thinking is, dude, you really think we don't know who Quentin is? I mean, sure, someone skipped Zexal because they think... Well, I know there are plenty of people that skipped Zexal because they thought it was ridiculous. And it looked ridiculous. And, okay, I get it. I was kind of one of them temporarily. But then 4 was introduced and I got into it. Yes, 4 got me into Zexal. Yeah, it's interesting how that worked. I mean, seriously, I liked his character design, okay? But then I tried Zexal and I actually really liked it, even before I got to the introduction episode for Quattro. Okay. I'm almost finished here. Dude, I'm tired of... Can they expand the roster for... Okay. I have to be realistic here. I know that it takes time to introduce new characters. I have to be realistic here. It takes time to add new characters to worlds. It takes time to add them to gates. It takes time to do this shit. Although I still kind of wish it would happen faster, but... That's not how this thing works. Shit doesn't work like that. Now, I can want it all I want, but seriously, I'm kind of surprised I'm acting like this as an adult. Seriously, I'm almost 30. And I'm like, I wish it happened faster. Like, dude, this isn't a line at the grocery store. I'm not in a long line to get on a roller coaster. Although, why the hell would I be? I'm scared of heights. That doesn't stop my dreams, though. My dreams will sometimes have me riding a roller coaster. Because, sure, let's terrify the hell out of me for a night. Thanks, brain. Thanks. That's very nice of you, brain. And the roller coasters are probably much higher than even the tallest of roller coasters here on Earth in real life. Like, I've been way above Earth, and I'm just like, oh god. And now, over time, my brain has started... Now, if a dream is too much for me, my sight will block it out. Because apparently I've developed that skill. I don't know how it happened. And nightmares are actually the main way for me to become lucid. Apparently. Now, I can sometimes wake myself up from nightmares, but sometimes I get trapped in a series of false awakenings. And that's annoying as hell, and usually terrifying, but, yeah. I'm glad that the last one I nearly got trapped in was terrifying enough to wake me up. And I assume that's what happened, and I assume that's why the false awakening was prevented. Because I was so terrified, I woke up. For real. And then I had to force myself to get up and out of bed, so I wouldn't slip back into it. It was hard. Okay. Well, I do like to think that I sleep responsibly these days, but I don't. As soon as my relationship ended with my ex, my sleep schedule just went back to how it was before our relationship started. Although I do try to have days where I get up at a reasonable time. Reasonable as in I'm up when the sun is out, at the very least. But that's not always what happens. I mean, I'm a night owl, and I think that's pretty much been proven. Like, recently, I went to sleep at, 9, and I woke up, and, listen, I was sleeping, that day, I had basically been sleeping for the entire night, and then I went to bed again at 9. I got up at, was it 5, 6? That morning after, I was tired. And I'm just sitting here like, what? After all that sleep, right now I'm tired. And I mean, it makes sense, but also I was just like, how the hell? But sure, I guess that's just how my brain works. My brain makes no sense. Okay, Meg. It's time to duel. Okay. And now I really I don't have to rush my way through the tag duels. I can just be here and chill. Am I going to chill? Come on, guys, do you really think that I'm chilling? I know that I've had a slow start this year, but that doesn't mean I'm done. It doesn't mean that I've been scared away by paranoia. Seriously, I'm not off the site. I just had a slow start because I had some issues starting out. And sure, I posted a video that may have convinced people that maybe I'm not going to post anything else. But, I mean, I just needed a break. You know, so I don't get behind in Gems of War. And I can maintain my resource supply. And I've actually recorded videos for duelings, and I just haven't uploaded them. Though by the time this video goes up, I will have uploaded dueling's videos. So my slow start, well, obviously that's just, that's going to come to an abrupt halt. For many people, quite fast. And I'm sure it will not be a surprise to anyone. Okay, hold on a second. I need to kick legendary duelist ass. But give me a second. This video is getting a bit long. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. In the next video, I will kick some legendary duelist ass and then start the tag duel tournament. We'll see how that goes. So stay tuned. I will be back soon.